What's good, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I can't complain. Listen. Today was leg day for me. I'm a little bit in pain, but baby, we here. We here, and I'm having a great day today. You know, I got a little bit behind. I knew that I was gonna get behind because it was the 4th of July was this weekend, and I knew that when I got home it was gonna be later. I go to sleep really, really early. I go to sleep way too early, right? And so I knew that when I got home, that's usually the time that I wake up, and so I knew I was going to be behind. And so, listen, I had a great time on the 4th of July, so I can't complain or whatever. But we here, and we didn't have an episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta this week, and so I said, let me go down here and do a little Bravo hot topics because we got some stuff that we got to talk about. And today our cup has run it over. Okay, first we're going to have to talk about Annemarie files from divorce from her husband Marcellus Riley. Oh my God. And the stuff that she is saying about Marcellus, I believe every word of. I believe every word of. So we're gonna have to talk about that, okay? Then Andrew Gillum got caught with what? Again? I can't believe it, Andrew Gillum. I can't believe it, but I can't believe it, okay? Then we gotta talk about Kandi is so lame. Kandi is so lame to me. I'm not saying that Kandi was wrong. But Kandi is lame, and Tamar, I see you for who you is, and I hope Monica don't fall into the trap. And I feel like Brandy should have cussed you out. And then we got to talk about Mr. Tigger and his wife, okay? But before we get started, let's see who all in here, and we gonna talk. Oh, and when we talk about the Wileys, baby, we're gonna talk about everything, okay? Thank you for the super chat, West Canal. She say, tested out my super chats on this work account. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me see. Dina, what's good? Make sure you hit the like button as fast as you can help Mr. Tiller. What's good? Rosie Posey, what's good? I'm watching Gabor's Love Island video on TV and here on my phone. Gabor can never get it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Listen, I can't wait until Love Island is over with, though. I really cannot wait until Love Island is over with, and I can get back to my life, baby. Print Fires, what's good? YDK said, been missing you, Gabor. And before you say you've been down here posting Love Island, I don't watch that. I won't watch the next shit. If the people, if Love Island say that Brittany, Trinity and Bryce won, I won't be watching the next season. Thank you for the super chat, Ms. I want you to say, boy, where's the merch? We need some merch that says today is leg day and we poking. Well, we poke. I think that the shirt needs to say poking 365. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you so much. I miss y'all too. Talise Hickman, what's good? Okay, and I was missing yesterday, but I did my homework. I watched like the first, because y'all told me that, what is it? Y'all told me to watch, what is the thing on Netflix y'all told me to watch? The Polygamist. Y'all told me to watch The Polygamist or whatever, and I'm on episode 4 of The Polygamist, okay? I was waking up and falling asleep to it, and waking up and falling asleep and trying to rewind what happened, but I'm kind of getting into it. I'm kind of getting into it a little bit. Okay? Let's see. Megaline was good. Miss Lovely T. Shelves was good. Tress Love was good. Nacho Twins. Happy Wednesday, Desiree. Miss Mo 1. Jamaica Sweet was good. We're good at work. Okay. Tanya was good. Nacho Twins Mama was good. Ray Ray all day. Jay Reese was good. Douglas Donation was good. YDKL Butterfly was good. George was good. Happy birthday, George. How old are you? Color Me June was good. Nakira was good. It's been a while. It has been a while. While I didn't know that ATL didn't come on this week, Love Island has had me in the chokehold. Baby, I'm so glad for it to be over with. This Sunday is going to be the last week. Now, I'm confused on whether they said that Atlanta, I was shocked that Atlanta had found the nerve to have a bye week. Talking about they whatchamacallit the holiday. I'm surprised they had the audacity to say that we're going to take a week off because they need to be there. The show ain't really all that. You get what I'm saying? For them to be having a week off. But I heard that they said it was going to be 2 weeks off. So I hopefully it's not 2 weeks, because I'm telling you, 2 weeks I'll check out. 2 weeks I'll check out. Some of the Barb was good. Miss Bay Thing was good. Appletron was good. Cancer QT was good. Madison Holly was good. Annemarie is so MAGA and so ignorant. And she is so MAGA and she's so ignorant, but that don't mean that she get to get that. But I'm not saying that you saying it, Madison Holly. But I've seen some of the stuff about that people were saying about Annemarie and stuff on Twitter or whatever. But my thing is this: whether she is MAGA, whether she, went against Garcelle or whatever, as Sojourner Truth say, I'm a woman, ain't I? She's a woman, ain't she? You know what I'm saying? And she don't deserve to be over there getting beat. And not only was the man over there beating on her, baby, they said that the man was over there taking her money. The man was over there taking her money. So absolutely not. We're not doing that. George, what's good? Lovely Mo, what's good? Mr. Tiggy is already sending me. Tequila Scott, what's good? Any of my fellow Caesarians, happy birthday, George, and any of my fellow Caesarians, 7/18. My little cousin's birthday was on the 29th, y'all. My little cousin's birthday was on the 29th. Thank you. True Love Keela, what's good? I didn't finish the polygamous. I wanted her to leave her husband. Who husband is it? Is it Matiba? I don't know the girl name, child. The girl over there with the big book. Matiba. Is it her husband now? I don't know what's going on. The last part that I remember before I woke up, before I went to sleep, was that she ended up dropping off the kids over there. Wait a minute. She ended up dropping off the kids at she ended up dropping the kids off at her husband's house. And she ended up dropping the kids off at the husband's house, is what I saw. That's the last thing I saw. Okay. So what we gonna start off with? Let's start off with Marcellus and Annemarie. Oh, Annemarie. Oh, Annemarie, my girl. Oh, girl. Okay. So this is what happened, baby. This is what happened. The day after 4th of July. The day after the 4th of July, baby. Straight out the TMZ News, I was shocked. My jaw literally was on the floor. It said former NFL star Marcellus Wiley arrested for alleged domestic battery in Florida. Okay. Now y'all told y'all that I don't believe everything. I don't believe that everything. I'm just letting you know, I don't believe everything that a woman say. But what you can always make me agree with, what I will always believe a woman on if she said a man hit her. I will always believe a woman when she said that a man hit her. I done seen it too many times. Okay. It says former NFL star and longtime sportscaster Marcellus Wiley was arrested in Florida over a holiday weekend, TMZ has learned. According to jail records obtained by TMZ, Wiley was booked into the Orange County Jail on July 4th on the charge of domestic battery. The 51-year-old remained listed in the jail system following the arrest. According to custody records, he is being held without bond. Details surrounding the alleged incident that led to the charge and who was involved were not immediately available. This is not the first time Wiley has made the headlines. This year in April, he was accused of sexual assault by 4 accusers. In May, Wiley denied the allegations on an episode of his podcast, saying they are attempting to leverage lies for personal gain, as they say, assassination by accusation. That's their goal. They trying by lying. What happened to I just didn't do it? What happened to I just didn't do it? Why are you trying to make it sound so poetic? Right? They are attempting to leverage for personal lives, as they say, assassination by accusation. That's their goal. They trying by lying.
That nigga did that shit.
That nigga did that shit. I don't care what y'all say. Okay? Wiley enjoyed a nearly 10-year NFL career after being selected by the Buffalo Bills in the second round in the 1997 NFL Draft. The defensive end also suited up for the San Diego Chargers, Dallas Cowboys, and Jacksonville Jaguars, earning a Pro Bowl selection in 2001 after recording a career-high 13 sacks with the Chargers. Following his retirement from football, Wiley transitioned into broadcasting, becoming a familiar face on sports television with stops at ESPN and Fox Sports, where he co-hosted several debate shows. We reached out to Wiley and his representatives for comment, but have not yet heard back. Okay, well, how was you gonna hear back from him when he was in jail? He was in jail without any bond. So why would you think that you was gonna hear back from him? We reached out to him and his representatives. Okay, did you call his wife? Okay. Then the story started coming out, baby. My God, today. Okay. Former NFL star Marcellus Wiley allegedly threatened to kill Real Housewives of Beverly alum wife, Annemarie. I don't like how they put alum on a one-hit wonder, right? When you've been on a show for one season, I don't want to put you as an alum. And she didn't even hold the diamond. Did she hold the diamond? I don't remember Annemarie holding the diamond. Let me know that she put a diamond in the chat if she held the diamond. I don't remember her holding the diamond. I think she was a friend of. So she's not an alum, in my opinion. She dropped out. I mean, I don't see that as an alum. She held a diamond. Okay, I thought she was a friend of. What's good, B. Spencer? I didn't know she held a diamond. No, okay, I'm sure AM is embarrassed. She was on when she was 8.5. She defended him. Oh yeah, when she was at 8.5, she defended him. She did not friend up. Okay, friend up. 8.5 carats. My God, Annemarie. Okay, so let's see. Okay, and we're gonna get to you. We're gonna read your statement. I'm fair, okay? But I don't believe you, Marcellus, okay? Former NFL star Marcellus Rogers allegedly got physical with his wife Annemarie before his domestic violence arrest over the July 4th weekend. She told cops he poked her in the cheek and threatened to kill her. This according to the arrest affidavit. According to docs obtained by TMZ, Marcellus and Annemarie were sent out of a hotel room in Orlando, Florida on Saturday afternoon when things went awry. When the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star called the police to report a battery. When officers arrived at the World Marriott, they say Annemarie told them she wanted her husband removed from their room because she was afraid of him after he threatened to take her life. The doc says their 3 children were also in the room, along with other kids, and all of whom were at the hotel to attend the basketball tournament. Cops say Annemarie also told them that the previous morning Marcellus put his hands on her while she was sitting in the bed. Standing over her, Marcellus used one finger to sternly and intentionally poke her in the cheek in front of their 7-year-old daughter. The docs state Annemarie went on to say she's planning on divorcing Wiley, claiming he has an unreported history of violence towards her in the past. As for Wiley, he told police that he and his wife did not have a physical altercation in the hotel and that there was no violence between them, stating that he never laid a hand on his wife and was only there taking care of the children. Now, you didn't lay a hand on her, but did you lay a finger? Did you lay a finger on them? So you got to be careful what the people say. Cops say Wiley showed them text messages between them exchanging cordial messages. What does that mean, Papa? What does that mean? That y'all had cordial text messages. That don't mean that you didn't hit her. I believe every word that Annemarie is saying. Because when he came on the show, I believe, wasn't it Dorit them that had the gala that year? Right? Wasn't it Dorit that had the gala that year? And he came in like, yes, good stuff, boss. You know what I'm saying? Came in just like Uncle Tom. He was trying to present his good nigga. You get what I'm saying? It's Sambo and shit all over there together. Oh, what's up, boss? I didn't like it. I was like, there's something up with this nigga. It's something up with this nigga. Just like Garcelle. Mm-hmm. Okay. However, based on Annemarie's written statement, police found probable cause to arrest Wiley for domestic violence battery. As you may know, Annemarie appeared as a full-time cast member. Okay. On season 13 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but after the season concluded, the show's producer gave her the axe saying she wasn't a good fit. Okay. Now we got to be fair. Here go Marcellus. Okay. It says Marcellus addressed the allegations on Monday, writing, "I'm deeply grateful for the love, prayers, and concern for me and my itty bitties." See, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This girl said that you over here beating on her and poking her in her cheek, and you sitting up talking about me and my itty bitties. This is not a time for games and playing. This is not a time for games and to be playing. Your support is fully appreciated. I completely and unequivocally deny these allegations, and I'm certain the truth will prevail. Okay? Here we go. Let's read the tweet. "I'm deeply grateful for the love, prayers, and concern for me and my itty bitties. Your support is fully appreciated. I completely and unequivocally deny the allegations, and I'm certain the truth will prevail." See, he think that because he is a he want to disarm you with trying to be funny with you. That's how I know the nigga did it. That's how I know the nigga did it. Right? So you want to play and try to make somebody laugh while you, but she accused you of beating her and beating her in the past. Okay? As you know, I'm usually the first to break down the truth and separate facts from fiction. But because this is now a legal matter, and because my greatest responsibility is protecting my babies who have already been impacted, I have to handle this differently. Yeah, they was impacted. They said that they was in a room when you was fucking with her. When I can speak freely, I absolutely will. Until then, thank you for your patience, your prayers, and continuing to stand with me. Much love, BWA. What does that mean? Y'all let me know what BWA mean, because I know it don't stand for, you know what I'm saying, Marcellus Wiley at all. Beat Women Association? I don't know. What does BWA stand for? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But wait, there's more. There's more. Okay. There's more. Jerry, I say I believe it's black man. Okay. NFL star Marcellus Wiley. Wife claims he raped her. Grape? Grape? He raped you? A girl. As she files a restraining order and files for divorce. Oh, Annemarie. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Annemarie Wiley has slapped her husband, Marcellus Wiley, with a divorce and request for a restraining order after his arrest for domestic violence, TMZ has learned. According to court docs obtained by TMZ, Annemarie is asking the court to order her estranged husband to stay 100 yards away from her and allow her to use their LA home exclusively. The move comes after Marcellus was arrested over the weekend after Annemarie claimed that he got physical with her in a Florida hotel room. Marcellus denies the claims but was arrested for domestic violence. In her declaration, Annemarie claimed Marcellus has subjected her to a continuing and escalating pattern of physical violence, sexual abuse, verbal and emotional abuse, financial control, and intimidation. She continued, because of the trauma associated with many of the events, there are gaps in my memory as I have blocked out much of what Marcellus has done to me. Okay. She claims Marcellus raped her in 2012 while he was intoxicated and tried to sleep with two of her friends that same year. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? She said that Marcellus raped her in 2012 while he was intoxicated and tried to sleep with two of her friends the same year. She said in 2014, he punched her in the face and gave her a black eye. She said that when she was 9 months pregnant in 2019, he threw a Coca-Cola bottle at her head. Annemarie claims he also struck her in the face with his shoe. With his shoe? In August 2025. In January 2026, this year, she claims he dragged her out of bed, berated her, and hit her on the head. He then raped me, telling me that I was his property and that I had to do what he said. She said he raped her a second time the same day. Annemarie said that he raped her another time 2 days later. So he raped her 3 times this year. I believe every word. She claimed he borrowed $100K from her and hasn't paid her back, while also running up a credit card bill to $100K. She says she feared for her life as he desperately needed a restraining order. You gave this nigga $100,000? I mean, it sounds like from what you're saying over here, Annemarie, that you didn't have a choice but to get a man $100,000. It sounded like that you didn't have a choice but to get a man $100,000 because he was going to take it from you regardless. Okay? But my whole thing is, in what world is he supposed to be this top football player and you ain't nothing but a nurse and he over here borrowing $100,000 from you? If he's supposed to be papered up, then why is he borrowing $100,000 from you? By the time you got to digging in your purse, baby, it's time for you to go. Well, you should have left. You should have left in 2012 if you ask me. Okay. Annemarie also filed for divorce, seeking custody of their 3 kids. She listed the date of marriage as February 7th, 2024. They got married last year, 2 years ago. I didn't know that. I thought they had been married. Okay. And the date of separation to be determined. She's also asking for spousal support. How are you gonna ask for spousal support from a motherfucker that's borrowing money from you?
You's a stupid motherfucker.
The court has yet to rule. Okay? Oh, Annemarie, girl. Oh, Annemarie. Girl, you beating on you, taking your money? No, ma'am. Okay? So some of his victims came forward. Okay? According to, okay, here we go. We got 3 more stories to Annemarie. Bear with me. We running through. We gotta get caught up. Okay. NFL star Marcellus Wiley, sexual assault accused, is trying to use his recent domestic violence arrest against him in court. TMZ has learned. According to new legal docs obtained by TMZ, Janine De Novas and her legal team submitted exhibits related to Marcellus' recent arrest to support their efforts to compel Columbia University to hand over documents they believe will help them with their case against Marcellus. Janine is suing Marcellus, claiming that he raped her in a dorm room in 1994 when they both were students at Columbia. Janine's legal team attached the complaint and a no contact order entered in the case about Marcellus' wife, Annemarie, claiming that he threatened to kill her and poked her in the cheek during an argument in the Florida hotel room. Okay? When Janine filed the lawsuit back in 2023, Marcellus not the and said that he planned to countersue for defamation, but it does not appear a countersuit has been filed as of yet. Okay? So Janine said, yeah, he did that to her. I'm not surprised because he did it to me back in 1994. Okay, so he just taking pussy. Okay, they say some of the castmates reached out to her. Okay, now Marcellus ended up responding to Annemarie. He ended up responding to Annemarie. Okay, Marcellus Wiley is calling his wife allegations against him a flat out false. Speaking out after Annemarie filed for divorce and obtained a temporary restraining order against him. The NFL star took to X on Tuesday to address the accusation in Anne-Marie's divorce filing, writing, I love my children with everything I am. My highest priority has always been protecting them and preserving the relationship they have with both of their parents. He added, because of the public allegations made against me by Anne-Marie, I have been forced to respond with evidence rather than emotion. More importantly, I owe it to my children and truthfully document what they have endured. Wiley claims he's actually the victim, alleging Annemarie cursed his family with a voodoo spell, committed serious and damaging parenting failures, and that after she was kicked off the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she lost her mind. He also says he never wanted his family struggles to become public. Right now, I never wanted my family issues and struggles to become public for any reason, including divorce leverage. But I unfortunately knew this day would be inevitable. This day was inevitable. His statements comes after a judge granted Annemarie's request for a domestic violence temporary restraining order. Under the order, Wiley must have no contact with Annemarie, stay away from her and her 3 children, move out of the family in Encino's home, and for now, will have no visitation with Annemarie while Annemarie has temporary sole custody. Okay? I don't believe you, Marcellus. I don't believe you. I don't. I don't believe you. I believe in the do though, but let me see if I can find your full statement over here. But I don't believe you at all. I believe every word your wife said. Every word. And you know, my whole thing with Annemarie is I would never. When you found out that them girls was coming out saying that he took the pussy, raped them, you should have kept your motherfucking mouth because you don't know what he did. You don't know what that man did. Okay? Divorce response. I love my children with everything I am. My highest priority has always been protecting them and preserving the relationship they have with both of their parents. Because of the public allegations made against me by Annemarie, I have been forced to respond with evidence rather than emotion. More importantly, I owe it to my children to truthfully document what they and I have endured. To do that, I must address the lies Annemarie has told about me by telling the truth about her and our marriage. Over the years, I have compiled videos, photographs, text messages, emails, and other evidence that directly contradicts those baseless claims and provides a factual record of our family and the events leading to this unfortunate divorce. The record includes evidence of Annemarie's repeated infidelity, including an affair with her pregnant friend's husband, serious and damaging parenting failures, a voodoo spell she cursed over my family, as well as fans she claimed hated her from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, along with many, many other unflattering documented evidence. To be frank, many friends, family members, and fans have opened that After she was kicked off the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she lost her mind. Unfortunately, I must agree. Where is the evidence that you're saying that this stuff has happened with? You doing a lot of talking. Where is I want to see the voodoo priest. Where is the voodoo priest? Where is this stuff that you're saying? You posted this, but you didn't give us any proof. I never wanted my family issues and struggles to become public for any reason, including divorce letters, but I unfortunately knew this day was inevitable. I was willing to endure anything, even hell itself, if it meant being with my children every single day. I am their hero, and I am fighting to make sure the positive and real image they know of me is the one that endures. I am prepared to address the allegations and related matters through my legal process with the evidence. My focus is made on my children, my integrity, and the truth. Thank you for your understanding. We don't understand. We don't understand. Where is the proof? Where is the proof? Okay? Now, about the $100,000 that you borrowed. I believe it. Because the bank came out and said that you borrowed $500,000 and told them you was going to pay them back the next year. You didn't get them a fucking nickel. Okay? Marcellus Wiley sued. Bank claims that he didn't pay back a $500K loan. Marcellus Wiley's had a different legal issues facing him before he was arrested for domestic violence. A bank sued him for allegedly failing to pay back $500,000 loan. According to the suit filed back in December 2025, Marcellus and his company, That Dude Entertainment, That Dude Entertainment, and That Dude with a DAT, took out a loan from Preferred Bank in May 2023 with the promise of paying it back after 1 year. The bank says it never got the money or any of the accrued interest payments it says it's owed, despite agreeing to give Marcellus several extensions until December 2025 to pay it back. As we reported, the former NFL star was, okay, so he took $100,000 from her and didn't even take the $100,000 to give it to the bank. That dude, but black people are ghetto. That dude, DAT. That dude. You know, I will say this, Annemarie, I believe every word. I'm sorry this happened to you. Okay. But what is going to work against Annemarie is that she stayed. What's going to work against you, mama, is that you stayed. And people are not going to believe. See, with Cassie, she could have, Cassie, well, you biracial too. But Cassie was biracial. A lot of people believe what Cassie said because she was biracial. A lot of people wanted to make Cassie seem like a victim because she was young. You get what I'm saying? And she stayed. Annemarie, you was a fully grown woman when you got with this man. You was a fully grown woman that's gonna work against you, baby. But I do believe you. I do. I do. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said, "How is it great if you married?" Just asking because I'm not married. Maybe it was mega role play. The 8 should eat that punch. Pow, pow, pow. Oh wow, Jerry. I thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm just asking because you don't. He doesn't own her. She's her own person. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said, just to be clear, I don't think abuse is a joking matter, but Annemarie was taunting his other victim, so I have no sympathy for her. Sorry, not sorry. You're entitled to what you do. You're entitled to how you feel. But I believe everything that Annemarie said. I believe it. I believe it. And a lot of women stand by their man. She thought that she was standing by her man. She thought that she was being ride or die. I definitely believe it, though. Okay? Now, what else did we see? Let's see. Let's go over here with Andrew Gillum. Oh, Andrew. Baby, why do we got the same name, y'all? Baby, this is a mess. This is a mess. I can't believe that you got caught up again. I can't believe that you got caught up again, Andrew Gillum. I can't believe it. Wow. Okay. Now, I used to listen to his podcast. I had to stop listening to it. I don't like Tiffany Cross. I'm sorry. I don't like Tiffany Cross. But she's not over there no more. But I still had to stop listening to it. Okay. It says ex-Florida Democratic Governor nominee Andrew Gillum. Cops say that he had meth, cut straws, bong during buzz. Oh, Andrew. Oh, Andrew. What about his wife? And look at the face. The face is giving man. The face is giving man. Oh, Andrew. Mm. Andrew Gillum, the former Florida political. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't believe this, Andrew.
Are you okay?
Andrew Gillum, the former Florida politician who lost to Ron DeSantis by a slim margin in the 2018 governor's race, allegedly had methamphetamine, cut straws, weed pipes, and a bong with him when he was arrested in Alabama. Drugs. Drugs. Okay? According to the incident report obtained by TMZ, Gillum was arrested on US Highway 98 near Walmart Drive in Daphne, where cops say they found 3 grams of methamphetamine, 8 pre-rolled marijuana joints, 4 cut straws, 3 pipes, and a bong during the bust. Did you hear what I said? 3 grams of methamphetamine. I believe that's called that crystal meth, right? 3 grams of meth, crystal meth, 8 pre-rolled marijuana joints. And so when it's giving me pre-rolled, that means they probably was laced. They probably had wet in them. If he doing meth, he probably had wet on them. Okay, 4 cut straws. What do the cut straws do? 4 cut straws, 3 pipes, and a bong during the buzz. What about the poppers? What about the poppers? He didn't have no poppers on him? He probably had poppers on. Well, I believe they had poppers in him. They put 4 cut straws on here. Well, I don't know what 4 cut straws mean. I don't know what 4 cut straws. What about the poppers? Chemsex, right? Mm-hmm. Police say they pulled Gillum over because he was driving erratically, so he was high driving. Okay? We broke the story. The ex-candidate was arrested and charged with felony unlawful possession of controlled substance and misdemeanor possession of marijuana. Okay? You may remember back in 2020, cops say Gillum and another man was found dazed and confused at the Mondrian Hotel in South Beach, Florida. According to the reports at the time, the man who found them called the cops because he feared that Gillum was overdosed. Okay? It was throw up everywhere. It was shit everywhere. It was, baby, he was ball naked with 2 white men. With 2 white men, and you know some of the black men, the black gays, like Andrew Gillum, they don't deal. They think they're black gays. They messy. They think they're black gays be messy. I'm telling you, it's so funny because most of the time when we see the black gays and they get outed, it usually be by non-black people. Okay, the man from the Tyler Perry show that was over there in black, his Mexican lover told on him. Right, his Mexican lover outed him when he got mad at him. Andrew Gillum. Gillum got over here with 2 white boys. They could have been, I don't know, whatever they was, but they was 2 white. They weren't black. They weren't black. What is his name? Isaiah Rashad. When he was over there sniffing on poppers and he had the 2 Asian boys on his knees, sucking on his gummy, looking in the camera and say, "Showtime, showtime." They was 2 Asian boys. They said that the black gays is messy. The black girls are messy. That's what they say. The black girls are messy. Child. Okay? Police say they found pill bottles, but prosecutors never charged Gillum or the other man because there was insufficient evidence to link them directly to the drugs, which was not found on their persons. They was found into the room. Look at the pill bottles all over the floor. Look at the Corona bottles. Where is Ashley Darby? Okay? Gillum was a Democratic nominee in the 2018 Florida governor's race, which Ron DeSantis won by only 30K votes. And I believe, who did they sit down with? I believe it was him and his wife. Him and his wife sat down Was it Oprah? Because Andrew say, baby, what did Leah say, baby? I'm more than a woman. I can't just take one dick. I can take two. I'm more than a woman. One dick ain't enough for me. I need two. More than a woman, more than enough for me. And I know it was Tamron Hall. Well, I'm never gonna give her Oprah status. Oh, let me take that back. She was sitting over there with Tamron Hall. Sitting over there with Tamron Hall. Over there on drugs, bonk Hennessy. He got bongs and shit over here. He got laced up, baby, laced blunts, pre-rolled blunts. Anything could have been in them. Anything could have been in them. You voted for him, Florida girl? Oh, God. He off the chain, baby. Yes, he is off the chain. Do you think that he's hooked? Madison Holly, this is a crackhead. This is a crackhead. What else do y'all want me to say? Meth? Crystal meth? This is a crackhead. This is a crackhead. Poor thing. He's the official Florida man. It got so bad for him, baby. Baby, it got so bad at him. Election night in 2020, he was down over there at BMT. He was down over there at BMT, baby. You know when the people, child, if I was Angela Rye, I'd get away from that park. I'd get from that podcast real quick. I don't know what he'll do. I don't know what he'll do. I wouldn't host no podcast with him. He high. This is a crackhead. Thank you for the super chat, Houston Foodie 713. She said Andrew's starting to look a little methy. Starting to look a little methy. All of that shit on the side of his face is methy. That's not no acne scars. It takes two to make a thing go right, y'all. You better have one in the in the mouth and one in the throat. Throwing up on the dick, shitting on the dick, child, please. Yeah, be gay and a free black man. It's okay. That's them hard drugs too. Baby, them kids. And that woman just sitting over there talking about, she knew, girl, you ain't no shit. You ain't no shit. You thought that y'all was about to be Michelle Obama. You thought y'all was getting ready to be Michelle Obama. Talking about you knew. You didn't know, girl. You didn't know, but everybody that I knew that looked at the man, baby, knew that he was unique. Everybody I knew he was unique. The thing is, the girls be in denial. The girls in denial, because I know some girls would come and be like, they be like, you gay? Like, but you really gay though? I'll be like, I'm gay. But I'm a virgin. I ain't never been with no man before or whatever, but yeah, I'm gay. I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? But you really gay? The girls be, they be trying not to, girl. She thought it was her time. She thought she was gonna be the one. She thought that she was gonna be the one. Girl, you knew it. You knew it. I didn't know. Did she say she knew? I forgot what she said. Everybody knew, girl. Hi, Andrew. Don't tell me. Hi, Gabor. Don't tell me Andrew got caught up again. Just baby, Aunt Shirley. Shirley, he got caught with 3 grams of meth, 8 pre-rolls, 3 straws, and a bomb. Wait, let me make sure it was. Baby, this is on the 8th day of Christmas. On the 8th day of Christmas, some gave to me 3 grams of meth, 8 pre-rolls, 4 cut straws, 3 pipes, and a bomb. And a bomb. A bong? 3 grams of meth? 3 grams of meth? What are y'all? Let me know in the chat. What do straws do? What do straws do? You know I'm green when it comes to drugs and shit. I ain't green or nothing else. 3 or 4 straws. It was 3. Hold on. It was 4 straws, 4 cut straws. I guess that means something because they said the straws was cut. It was 4 cut straws and 3 pipes. Now, when they say pipes, are they talking about a smoker's pipe or a dildo? You know how he get down. You know how he get down, baby. He shit on the dick. You know, he shit on the dick. He shit on the dick, and he take the dick so far down his throat, baby, he throw up. Baby, snorting that cocoa. Maybe to sniff off the plate or something with a straw. It's on YouTube somewhere, Gabor, baby. You can't pay for this. What? I'm saying he was ready for anything. I'm just saying when they say pipe, you know what I'm saying? Pipes mean something else. The dildo was shaped like a pipe. My God, they probably sipping drugs throughout the straws. Wow. My God. Oh, Andrew. My whole thing is that wife need a divorce. That wife need a divorce. If she was my sister, I would take her to the courthouse myself. I would say, baby, you filing from divorce from this girl. You filing from divorce, baby. You over here with a gay pookie. You over here with a gay pookie. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, God. Oh, Andrew. Okay, let's get up off you. Let's get over here with Kandi. Or we gonna get over here with Big Tickle. Let's get over here with Tickle. Let me see. I just can't believe Andrew Gillum got caught up like that again. And you over here with it? You got caught in the car with it? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay? Now let's get over here to talk about Miss Tickle. Okay? This is the picture that I like. This is the true Big Tickle. This is the picture that I like. This is the picture that I like of Big Tickle. Okay? Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Just giving very much. Baby, please. Girl, please. Okay? Because see, this is the thing though. Miss Tigger, y'all remember what Superhead said about Miss Tigger? Y'all remember but see these girls be over here painting. Miss Tigger, Miss Superhead said that she had came into a room and Big Tigger was in a room with a Mandingo warrior, and she came into the room and it smelled like he had been. It smelled like that. You know what I'm saying? It was blood on the sheets, and so he popped his cherry. His cherry got popped. Yep, blood on the sheets, baby. Blood on the sheets. Yes, he did. Busted wide open. Busted wide open. Okay, so let's get over here with Big Tigger. Okay, so I hadn't been paying attention to what had been going on with Tigger lately. I hadn't been paying attention. I had seen there was something going on. And rest in peace to Nolan Wells. Rest in peace to Nolan Wells. But I hadn't been paying attention to what had been going on with Big Tigger lately, right? So I know that he had the wife said that he was messing with one of the co-workers or whatever, and she had beat up, you know what I'm saying? He had beat her up and she came on camera and said, listen, I don't care what y'all say. Listen, to me, I think it's mental illness when people get on the camera and stuff and get to crying and stuff with black eyes and just looking in the camera and stuff crying.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
I think it's mental illness. I can't wait. I think it's mental illness. Okay, so he ended up. I believe that he stepped down from the radio show. He ended up stepping down from the radio show. Okay. He ended up coming out with a statement because the girl said she beat him. Then they said that it was domestic violence, but he didn't actually touch the child, but he had touched the mama while the child was inside the home. Okay, bullshit. Okay, so Big Tigger reveals that he is stepping away from the spotlight a while to focus on his current legal situation. Okay, for as long as I've been in the industry, my focus has always been to keep the spotlight on the culture and the incredible people I get to interview. But right now, my personal life in the public eye has become one of the subjects of overwhelming circulation and misinformation. Throughout all of this, what hurts the most is being away from my son. My son. Shout out to Jaguar Bright. Nothing is more important to me than being a great father, so I've decided to step away from the mic for a while to focus on my family and give my legal team the room they need. As I previously said, I unequivocally deny the allegations, and I look forward to clearing my name. Thank you so much for the love and support. Okay? Who's Big co-host friend, sis Amika, is suing his wife for involving her in their assault and divorce drama, says that she falsely portrayed her as a homewrecker. Okay? Okay? So she came out and spoke out. Now, a video came out of Big Tigger, Mr. Tigger, as the son say, over here with his wife. Okay? Now we're gonna look at this video to see what's going on. And this is what I'm saying. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, it says sensitive content videos reference a Big Tigger trying to retrieve his phone from his wife. Okay, let's look.
Do you not see Autumn cry?
I'm not doing that. She dropped.
She did drop, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. Let's be real. She dropped. She dropped. She dropped.
You're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her.
He is not stepping up. Girl, I'm not trying to be funny. I would have slapped this little boy down. Girl, give me my phone.
Alex, I just want my phone. She can give me the phone and it'll be over. She can give me the phone.
That girl ain't even crying. Y'all, look, I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. I'm not trying. Y'all, this is some bullshit. This is some let's be real. Let's be real. This is some bullshit.
It would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give you.
I'm not on her at all.
She's not gonna give me the phone. If she wanted to give me the phone, she would have gave me the phone. If she wanted to give me the phone, she would have gave me the phone.
Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
If you say so. Give me my phone.
Girl.
Bro, just get over her. You can buy a new phone.
I can't buy a new girl. I'm not trying to be. I don't like this, y'all.
Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
My phone.
Now, if he was really over there jumping on that mama like that, he would have dropped that phone and I would have been helping my mama. You get what I'm saying? But I would have told my mama, girl, get that man back his. You get what I'm saying? Let's be real. Girl, get this man his phone. This is what I'm saying. If y'all do shit like that, matter of fact, first of all, don't call me at all. If y'all over there with a nigga that's beating on you, do not call me. Do not call, especially if y'all doing shit like this. You got one time, you ain't got no, ever since I seen them brothers over there, and that man lit that house up like it was the 4th of July. And the girl came up out of there running, and he killed the 2 brothers. And it was like the 4th of July in the apartment. Don't call me. Don't call me. Go get a man his phone and leave it alone. You get what I'm saying? Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me at all. Do not call me. Girl, get this man back his phone. Get this man back his phone and quit playing. Mr. Tigger back his phone. Them brothers are gone, baby, gone. Yeah, them brothers are gonna call the laws. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm not, baby, call the laws, baby. I can't do nothing for you no more. I'm not doing nothing no more. I can't. Even ever since Rashida and her son Kirk, right? She should have called the police, baby. That girl ran up out of that girl. I seen a woman. I will never forget. My cousin showed me the picture. It was a woman, and she was laid up in the hospital bed. Now her sister was the one who was with a man that was beating on her, and she came over there trying to save her sister. Girl had 1 eye, 2 fingers, 1 leg. You get what I'm saying? Half a heart. Girl, she was fucked up. Laid up in the hospital bed with the baby. She was so fucked up they had pieces of her body hanging everywhere, trying to. You get what I'm saying? And the sister sitting up there, girl, don't call me, bitch. And you over here with this nigga beating on you and shit, and you ain't gonna leave. And I'm over here with, you know what I'm saying? 1 motherfucking arm and shit. Girl, look. No, don't call me. Listen, girl, give Tigger back his phone. I don't like this now. I don't like this. And she fell on the floor. Let's be real. She fell on the floor. If I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing me like this. Girl, get that man back his phone, girl, before he really whoop your ass around here. And my whole thing is you acting like this in front of your child. But speaking of the child, listen, I don't go down to visit the jailhouse because, baby, when you go down there and visit the jailhouse, baby, you get arrested. They check and see if you got warrants when you go to the jailhouse. People be risking their motherfucking freedom going to go visit people in jail. Right? No, I can't come and visit you. No, I'm not setting up JPay. I don't trust no criminals. You get what I'm saying? No. I used to work at the courthouse in Houston. And baby, you can go and visit somebody. I'm telling you, you can go and visit somebody in jail. I met a woman who husband didn't pay his child support and she went to jail. Okay. So this woman is around here calling the laws and stuff on Tigger and whatever. She got her own cases. Okay? She got her own case going on. She got her own case going on. Here we go. You up here worried about what's in Tigger's phone, baby. Where's your child? Okay? Oh, Big Tigger wife Alicia Brown arrested on kidnapping warrant related to the 2019 disappearance of a child. 2019 disappearance of the child. The child ain't found? The child ain't found? What in the JC Dugard is going on around here? It's 2026. This child was missing in 2019. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 7 years? Girl, neighbors, this is a damn mess. Alicia Denise Brown. I knew she looked stupid and crazy as a motherfucker when she was on camera with the black eye crying into the phone. You know who remind me of the gays in the chat? Remember, what is that boy name that everybody done ran through in the gay community? He was going with what is his name? He must be an orphan. You know, I think they are orphans. No shade. It's a boy in the community, and he be passed around, but he ended up going with, anyway, he got beat up by his boyfriend, and the boyfriend beat him up, and he was in the car crying. And he what is the boy name? JW, no. JW, what's the boy name? Richie, what's the boy name? He was going with the boy who short, he got dreads, and he was kicking his leg up. They said that he was a cop at first, and then they had found him in Eckerd's or CVS or something, kicking his leg up dancing. He used to go with him. Not Bobby Lights, not Santana. It's they do Twitter stuff. What is the boy name? What's good, Simply Sakina? I seen a video the other day and was uncomfortable because she was putting on for the camera right now saying that there's an abuse going on, but it seemed like a setup for sure. Oh, yes, definitely was. It definitely was. What is the boy name? He got dreads. No, not Noop. Okay, let's finish the story, y'all. I don't know his name. I forgot his name. He was in a threesome relationship. He was in a threesome. That's his name, Rico. Rico, look at, thank you, Aaron. That's like Rico. I remember Rico was going with the boy with the dreads, and the boy with the dreads had beat him up, and he was in the camera just crying. I was like, where's his mama? He over there with a black eye, busted lip, face and stuff all swollen up or whatever. He's just looking in the camera crying. Call your mama. Tell her to hug on you. Rico Pruitt, that's his name. Thank you, Aaron. Yes, Rico. Just passed around. It's giving orphan. I knew that this woman was crazy when I seen her on camera and stuff, crying and stuff with a black eye. Okay? Jerry eye, bitch. Boy. Oh, Naomi said she remember he got fucked up. Jerry eye, bitch, you got me fucked. Okay, let's go. Okay. Alicia Denise Brown, the estranged wife of Atlanta radio host Darian Big Tigger Morgan, was arrested Monday along Interstate 85 in Northeast Georgia during a traffic stop. Authorities from the Hart County Sheriff Office and Georgia State Patrol detained Brown 37 after receiving an alert about her vehicle. She was traveling with 2 young children, one of whom reportedly shared with Big Tigger. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. Brown is wanted on kidnapping-related charges in Maryland and felony charges for interference with child custody in Fulton County. The arrest is linked to a 2019 case involving the disappearance of a 10-year-old child, with Maryland officials planning to extradite her. So they're taking her from Georgia to Maryland. I got cousins who done went and did crimes in Tennessee, and they had to take her on a plane from Texas to Tennessee. That is my biggest fear. I cannot imagine somebody putting me on a plane with my hands behind my back for a whole plane ride. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine. So they taking her from Georgia to Tennessee. To Maryland. The situation has escalated for both parties as Big Tigger was arrested on June 20th on charges of battery and child cruelty following an altercation with Brown. This incident reportedly involved him pushing her into an office door while their 13-year-old son was present. A temporary protective order has been issued to Brown in response to the situation. Okay? Now, update. Big Tigger's wife mugshot released after arrest on kidnapping warrant as daughter's 2019 disappearance returned to spotlight. Now look at this face and tell me that that woman ain't guilty. I hope child, I hope this baby ain't in no suitcase somewhere. Hopefully this baby's alive. Okay. Neighbors, as we previously reported, 37-year-old Alicia Denise Brown was taken into custody Monday night in Hart County after deputies received a BOLO alert for a vehicle traveling north on Interstate 85. Okay. The arrest has also renewed attention on Brown's daughter, Aaliyah Brown, who has been missing since May 25th, 2019. Aaliyah was just 10 years old when she disappeared from Reisterstown, Maryland. Investigators previously said there were concerns that she may have been with her mother around the time she vanished. While the authorities have not publicly stated that Brown's current kidnapping charges are directly related to Aaliyah's disappearance, Maryland officials have confirmed they plan to extradite Brown to face the outstanding charges. For years, Aaliyah's father, Darrell Williams, has continued speaking publicly about his daughter's disappearance and advocating for answers. The case has remained active as family members and investigators continue searching for the now 17-year-old. Now 17-year-old? Now 17-year-old? Y'all don't know where the girl is at? Y'all don't know where the girl is at? What's good, Kandi? Not yet. They don't know where she at? Oh my God. I don't like it. This girl is still missing? What do you mean that Big Tigger is married to a woman whose daughter is vanished in 2019 and the daddy been speaking out and we didn't know nothing about it? Right? What do you mean Big Tigger is married to a woman whose daughter is missing and the daddy has been speaking out or claim he's been speaking out about it and we ain't found out about it until now? And don't nobody know that Big Tigger is married to a woman whose daughter has been missing since 2019. Because at 10 years old, I just don't get 10 years old from running away. I'm with Vernon on the Wells. He's from my hometown. Oh, he's from your hometown? Oh my God. I gotta look more into that story. There ain't no way. I feel so bad for him. I feel horrible for him. I feel horrible for Nolan Wells and his family. Ooh. And so the girl is now set. The investigation remains ongoing. Authorities have not released additional details about the specific allegations behind Brown's kidnapping warrants or whether they are connected to Aaliyah's case. Of course they're connected to her case. The little girl looks just like her mama, though, to be honest with you. She looks just like her mama. But baby, where is your daughter? You around here worried about what's going on in Tigger's phone, baby. Where is your child? Where is your child? But to me, this just proves that this woman got some mental stuff going on. This just proves that she got something mentally going on. Oh my God. Girl, this is a mess. This is a mess. The child is still missing, Gabor. What you mean still? I don't like this. I don't like this. Hopefully, you know, they found her back. She back. Where is Garcelle to find this missing girl? Girl, Garcelle can't find shit. Garcelle can't find shit. You know her son. You know Garcelle's son used to be over there getting high, just like Andrew Gillum. She wouldn't even open the door for her motherfucking Pookie. She wasn't even opening the door for her motherfucking Pookie. Child, please. Child, please. He did several interviews recently. See? That girl needs to be stoned. Okay? Now let's get over here to Monica. Kandi's so motherfucking lame to me, y'all. Kandi is lame to me. I'm sorry. Okay? So, as y'all know, I wanted to go to Essence Fest this year, but I wanted to go to the Essence Fest this year, but I was invited to a family event, and so I had to go. And I'm glad that I went. However, I didn't have no idea that Monica and Brandy was hosting. You know, that they was headlining the Essence Festival. Okay? So it says, oops, Kandi posted subliminal messages about giving side eye while keeping it classy after she and Monica run into Tamar Braxton at the Black Women event in music. Okay, neighbors, Kandi and Monica were on high alert. The ladies were in attendance for Essence Best Black Women in Music event where they ran into Tamar Braxton. If you recall, take my previously expressed having issues with both ladies for different reasons. Okay, so there was a video. Here's a video. Okay, we got Anthony Anderson, weight loss. We got Brandy, Sherry Shepherd. Okay, who is this? Mona Scott, Kandi, Monica, Missy Elliott, Tamar, and Tyrese. Okay, now Tamar do the most all the time. Tamar do the most all the time, and she falls out with everybody. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He say, I can't believe he's still married to his wife. Yes, he is. She's a beard. You talking about Andrew Gillum? She's a beard, and she knows she a beard. She knows she a beard. He probably told her, girl, you know ain't nobody gonna, let me know. Okay. And so Tamar, I have family members and stuff that do stuff like this or whatever. They know they fucked up with you, and then after time has passed by, they just try to come and try to sweep it under the rug. Like, okay, let's be cordial and we just gonna play it out. You get what I'm saying? And so she tried to speak to Kandi and Monica them, and they just, brushed her off and made her look. Okay? Let's look at it again. Okay? Kandi kind of brushed up, like smiled like, okay? So to me, I felt like that when this happened and everybody saw it, Kandi had already won. Monica had already won. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, girl, get on with your fake ass shit, girl. You know what you did. You know what you said. We ain't cool, girl. Move on. Right? Kandi had already won. This is what made Kandi lame. Kandi get on social media, giving side eye while keeping it classy. Lame. Whack. You had already won. You had already won, baby. We already saw it. We already saw it. You had already won. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do this, baby. This make you look lame. And you lost. You lost.
Stop! It ain't no way you can win.
You had already won, baby. Right, quit while you ahead. Ain't nothing classy about it. Ain't nothing classy about it. You had already won, baby. You don't know how to take your winnings and get up from the table. Right, YDK is so corny. Boo, tomatoes. Why can't Kandi throw shade? Because what's understood don't got to be explained. All you doing now is trying to get an amen section. All you doing now is trying to get an amen section. You had already won. And so she did get her loser Atlanta amen section. She did get her loser Atlanta amen section. So here she go. Major girl, Tiny, don't play with my sis. Jessie Woo, clock that caption quickly. Karma. The caption. Toya Johnson, I'm crying. You cute though. Morris Day, we see each other. Right? That's all she wanted. What you had already won, Kandi. You had already won. You won, baby. You won, and I'm not saying that she had to. Don't take what I'm saying. Don't take what I'm saying out of that I'm not saying that Kandi had to speak to Tamar, but she had already won. She had already won. That bitch is dead to me. I'm not gonna address the bitch. I wouldn't even smile to the bitch. If she had touched my hand, security, get this bitch up off of me. Get her off of me. You had already won, okay? But one thing we know that Tamar does is she loves to get on social media and she loves to play victim. Okay? So they got on social media. Okay? And so she posted a video. She posted a picture. Somebody wrote, but Tamar said, I have the #1 movie of the summer. What is the #1 movie that you speak of, Tamar? I'm not lying. I didn't know the Tubi come on the TV for free. About 2 years ago, I had fell asleep watching the Tubi movie. And I woke up and Tamar was on the Tubi movie. It was like a Beyonce version of Carmen or something like that. She was singing and like with like some girls behind her. It was like a musical. She was in a musical on Tubi. Okay, what movie does Tamar have that's the #1 movie of the summer? What is the #1? First of all, what is the #1 movie of the summer? And if you tell me what the #1 movie of the summer is, I could guarantee you that Tamar not in it. If you tell me what the #1 movie of the summer is, I can guarantee you that Tamar not in it. Now, from what I get, the #1 movie of the summer is Polygamous. And Tamar's not in it. That's the #1 show of the summer. The #1 show of the summer is this Love Island, USA. And then the #1 show of the summer is this Polygamous. This is what all the people is talking about. The summer not even over yet. So what is the #1? I can guarantee you she's not in the #1 movie. Spider-Man. Obsession starring Tamar. Sure. It depends on what list you're looking at. Esther, I can guarantee you that whatever it is, whatever list, Tamar's not in it. Tamar's not in it. Okay? My dinner with Tamar tour is almost completely sold out. How many tickets was you selling with the dinner with Tamar? That's what I'm saying. People can say that something is sold out, but if you're only selling 5 tickets, of course it's sold out, baby. Of course it's sold out. Okay? And I have amazing, iconic friends who love me for real. So for those who can celebrate and sing with us, I'm going to be nice to the devil because God is so good to me. Okay? So every time she get into it with Kandi, she always brings up who can sing better. Right? But I wasn't living out my car. I wasn't living out my car and I was up here living with my mom. Right? No matter how good your voice is, now, I think that Tamar is one of the best vocalists of our time. Right? I don't think it's a girl today singing outside of Beyonce that can really hang with her, really, when she really serious. But your good voice ain't got you nowhere because of your nasty attitude. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're not more successful than Kandi. You're not more just because you can afford 2 full-size Chick-fil-A bottles for Logan. Don't mean that you win in my mind. Just because Logan can make a beef stew from scratch, don't mean that you win in my mind. It doesn't matter, baby. Kelly Rowland sound better than Beyonce. Don't sleep with Mary Jane, baby. Kelly Rowland who? Kelly Rowland who? Mary Jane, baby, you must be from the UK. Because y'all love to say that over there in the UK. Y'all love to say that over there in the UK, girl.
Playing in my mother face. I hate that.
Blue Text would say, shout out to Tamar for overfeeding her son. It's abuse. It's abuse. Tamar is the only one that has had a hit after the only one that has had a hit after 2005. Ooh. Marilyn, goodbye. Leave Logan out of this. You making me hungry. Beyonce voice is just okay. Dina, girl, stop. Dina, girl, stop. Kiki Wise sings better than Tamar and delivers everything. Tamar sucked it to the Esther Festival. Kelly is that girl. Kelly is a girl. Kelly is a woman, actually. Okay? So Marquisha Franklin wrote, because while the crew starting to be the mean girls of Atlanta, so happy you chose Love, Tamar. Your talent too great. It's too great with two T-double-O, Marquisha. It's T-double-O, Marquisha, but I'm surprised. I know you don't know the difference with your name being Marquisha. Our girl. Okay? Tell them to sing a note. I don't gotta sing a note, baby. I can write a hit. I don't gotta sing a note. I can write a hit and I wrote no scrubs. Right? But see, what I didn't like that you did, Tamar, is that you included Brandy on this picture with your bullshit. You included Brandy on this picture with your bullshit, and you trying to cause some friction between her and Monica. See, that's how mess and shit get started. You want to put you and Brandy in the picture, and you basically saying me and Brandy against Monica and Kandi any day. Right? But the truth of the matter was, baby, you wasn't headlining. You wasn't headlining, mama. You wasn't. You probably could out-sing all of them, really. You probably can. But you wasn't headlining, mama. You wasn't. You messy. Can't stand Tamar. She's so damn annoying. There's a difference between preferred tone and style and pure talent and ability. Come on, y'all. Beyonce is one of the best. Houston Foodie, D-Bass. D-Bass. You know what I love? One of the best things that Beyonce ever said? I remember when Beyonce said they was comparing her, and she told the truth, and people don't like it, but it's the truth. I remember they was comparing her to Michael Jackson. They was comparing Beyonce and Matthew to take. Oh, and I got a surprise for y'all. They was comparing Beyonce and Matthew to Michael and Joe. And she said, wait a minute. This is when she stopped, around the time when she was getting ready to stop doing interviews. This is around B-Day time. And Beyonce said, no, we're not the same thing. I grew up with money. When I was growing up, my daddy drove a Jaguar. I wanted to be a singer. They daddy used them to get out of a bad situation. Right? My mom and daddy, they didn't have to go get that belt. They didn't have to go get that belt for me. They didn't have to go get that belt for me and turn me into the greatest. This is what I wanted to be. And my daddy just helped me along the way. He seen my dream and he seen my talent and he helped me. They daddy had to go get that belt and beat them into and beat them into greatness. But this is just God-given talent over here. This is what I wanted to do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I say, girl, tell the truth. Thank you for the super chat, Dina. She say Kandi and the gang of losers coming to Zoo spring, summer, fall. Oh, my God. And Kandi ain't reading the room because you already looking like a mean girl. And you had already won. And then your mean girls in the chat. Thank you for the super chat, Desiree. She said, boy, did you see Beyonce release Dunk on her YouTube? No, I seen that she had released a song called Dunk, but I ain't really listen. I didn't hear no motion about it. Ashton said I just made that up. I did make that up, baby. Beyonce did say that Google the interview. Yes, she did. And Janet never fucked with her since. No, Janet has not fucked with her since. Janet haven't fucked with her since. No, she didn't. I ain't trying to be funny, baby. I ain't trying to be listen. I ain't trying to be funny, baby. I probably would have jumped on Beyonce if I was listen. I'm just telling you the real, baby. I probably would have jumped on. I probably would have jumped on B. Girl, not my girl. What you mean he used us to get out of a bad situation? What you mean, your daddy? I'm just saying, baby. Beyonce told the truth, though. She told the truth, baby. She told the truth, and that's why they was over there Jehovah's Witnesses too, child. Who buying gifts? How many kids it is? How many kids they got? Who buying Christmas gifts for all them kids? Girl, please. Okay. Now I got a surprise for y'all. Now y'all know the other day was Portia's birthday. And so Sway, her stud, ended up getting her. It say thank you to my wifey, Sway the Pro, for one of the surprises. I love my birthday billboard and my Go Naked Hair billboard. Literally the sweetest surprise ever. And for her boss of my business, it's the cherry on top. I love you, baby. Portia, I thought that the people, Jerry Adam and your Go Nakeders say that you made the Forbes list from selling Go Naked Hair, and this your first time having a billboard? This your first time having a billboard? Baby, if you drive down Santa Monica Boulevard, Santa Monica and La Cienega, if you drive down Santa Monica and La Cienega, on the left-hand side, you will see a Kylie Cosmetics. Kylie owns a billboard on La Cienega, Santa Monica, and La Cienega. Kylie Jenner is going to always be a picture of Kylie Jenner on Santa Monica and La Cienega to the left-hand side. There is a picture of Kylie there right now. Right now. And it's been that way ever since 2020. Ever since she came out with the lip kit. It's been there. And you want me to believe, Jerry, I want me and other people to believe that you, girl, but the surprise, that's not the surprise. This is not the surprise. Okay, so the surprise is Go Naked. So she sells bundles, laces, extensions, wigs, lashes, all of that Go Naked Hair. We didn't even know about it. No, we didn't even know about it. Okay, but this is a surprise. Okay, so we got Portia here. We got Portia and Sway here. And then we got Portia and PJ here. And PJ just looked traumatized. PJ looked traumatized and confused. So PJ done messed Sway. So PJ done met Sway. PJ hasn't met anybody. PJ looked traumatized. Love wins. Love wins. Thank you for the super chat, Jamil. He said, "Oh, boy, I'm so sorry, but that statement is overweighted. Tamar is a type of check. That's the black jelly bean in the mixed jelly bean bag. You spit them out and throw them away. She can't leave well enough alone. I love us for real." Oh my God. All right, thank you for the super chat, Jamil, or should I say, Marquisha. Not love wins. Yes, love wins. Portia introduced us as mommy's trainer, child. The billboard. Okay, happy birthday, Portia, girl. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry I. Here we go. Here we go. What we gonna? You know what? I got a name for the Portia fans base. I got a name for the Portia fans base, starting with Jerry I. You know what? I think that we should call y'all Portia.
No, you.
We're gonna start calling y'all Portias. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Jerry I. You know he the number one Portia over here, child. Okay. Jerry I says, what does a billboard have to do with selling 10 million? 10 million where? 10 million where?
Bitch, where? That was B-I-H. Bitch, where?
Bitch, where? Don't make me come over and give you the Wiley Annemarie 8.5 knockout, baby. I guarantee you won't. I guarantee you won't. Call them Portias, y'all. Not that somebody's eating me tonight. It's right, Jerry I. You have Gabor derangement syndrome. That's my friend. I love him. I do wish she stopped putting weave in PJ hair. Otherwise, then she's doing a good job. PJ is very smart. I do think that she needs to stop. You know, let the little girl. But I'm telling you though. But that's not. They got. But we have to. Shh. Okay. I remember the girls that I used to go to school with when we used to be in elementary school with. Those girls used to be like Giselle daughters, and they used to have drawstring ponytails when we was like 4 and 5 years old, especially on picture day. But nowadays they got it more, they got it kid friendly, and she just got like little pigtails in the weaves. You get what I'm saying? Like pigtail weaves or whatever. But back in the day, you could see a girl in her kindergarten or first grade picture, and she would have a whole drawstring ponytail in the back of her head. Yes. Put a 7 in the chat if you've seen it when we was growing up. When I was growing up, back in the day, those girls who didn't have no hair, when they, you know what I'm saying? They heads used to be shaped like dinosaurs with humps and stuff in them, and they would have their hair pulled back, and they would have a drawstring ponytail on the back of their head. A real grown woman ponytail on the back of their head for picture day. They did. They did. Thank you for the super chat, Brian. He say Team Horsea. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Desiree. Yes, those girls they used to have the whole drawstring ponytails in the back of their head and stuff when we was growing up. Mm-hmm. Or the fan ponytail. Mm-hmm. Yo, stop. They did. Humps like dinosaurs. Why can't tell me y'all ain't have no girls that went to y'all school with humps in their head. They natural crown. They used to have humps in their head when they used to pull their hand stuff back. They did. They did. I still see grown women doing it with adolescents' baby hairs, not adolescents' hairs, not baby hairs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Horsea. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, then I used to go to, it used to be girls in 5th grade. I know girls that used to wear lashes, and we was in 5th grade. They was wearing lashes and stuff. Love a scrunchy feel bonus. And they used to, let me tell y'all what y'all probably seen it in. The girls used to, when I was in, that was the first time I ever seen it. The girls used to have like twists in their head with butterflies at the top, at the end of the twist, and then they would have the drawstring ponytail at the end of the head, like up high, falling down, because they didn't have no hair. They just had enough hair. You get what I'm saying? For twist or braids at the top, and they used to put like the little bunny, the butterfly barrettes on top of the twist, and they would have a drawstring ponytail in the back of it. Y'all know the hairstyle. Don't do that. Don't do that. But Portia would do good, real good if she sold the because they got weave and stuff so it can make you look like y'all daughters got hair now. Microwave ponytails, right? They got the braid and stuff too tight. Yeah, I call either Portia the Southern way or some cut. Wow, I wasn't allowed those styles until middle school. Pulling on this, yeah, right. PJ edges would be gone by 6th grade. No hair because their mama used relaxers too early. Blue textbooks, that could be something for some people, child, but some of them just didn't have no hair because they didn't have no hair. Some of them didn't have no hair because they didn't have no hair. They probably had bed bugs and shit on their pillowcases and shit, child. I don't know. They just didn't have no hair. It wasn't the relaxers, child. The butterfly wings used to move too, child. She just needed just for P lines. I always got box braids for pigs. Blue textbooks, right? Yeah, some of the girls, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to blame relaxers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't have no hair. They mamas and stuff. They used to have cradle scabs and shit when they was in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be seeing the babies. It ain't the baby's fault. It's their mama's fault. I'm blaming the parents. But y'all seen the babies and stuff, and they used to have the baby in the whole back of the head, baby head be bald, looking like girl, what's this? I always got box braids for picture day at school. Stop blaming the perms. Now, I believe that the perms is giving, in my opinion, I believe that the perms is giving black women fibroids. I do believe that. I believe that. It ain't no way that every black woman I know got somebody in their family or somebody that they know got fibroids. I don't believe that. I believe that. Okay? So y'all, that's all I got right now. I gotta go make my way over here to this eye doctor to do my so they can work on my eyes, child. They can work on my eyes to make sure I'm straight. Okay? But y'all, that's all I got right now. Thank y'all so much for being here. We will be on Patreon tomorrow. I should be all caught up on everything. Oh, I'm gonna do my do y'all want me to do the review for Rhode Island? I'm a little bit late on Rhode Island. I'm too late on Rhode Island, but I do want to. It was a good season. We'll see. I did my exam on Monday. I'm getting contacts for the first time. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. You will like them. When I put my contacts in, though, now it seems like it take a while for them to settle in. But you ain't straight. Forget about it. Okay, forget about it. Liz quit the show. Punk puss. Punk puss. It was good. Okay, okay. Keep watching Polygamous. I will. Yes, do Rhode Island. Okay, okay, okay. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy. Tell him 25.